one of the main things that I do have to speak out. Ay, perdón, sí. Ya ven. Una de las cosas más importantes que yo creo que tengo que mencionar cada vez que entro a este espacio es de que yo nunca le voy a decir que no a este espacio. Cada vez que me pidan que venga a hablar, cada vez que me pidan que venga a participar en este espacio, yo nunca voy a decir que no. En primera, porque aquí vive una de mis madres, Rosa María. Ni siquiera voy a empezar porque me voy a poner a llorar. En segunda, porque aquí viven muchos de los elders de Nueva York que han estado organizando desde que antes de que mis papás pensaron en mí, creo que desde que antes de que pensaron entre ellos dos que iba a existir una vida. Ha habido organización aquí en Nueva York, ha habido organización para mí en Nueva York y yo honoro y seguiré con esta organización hasta que yo pueda. So, I think I'm just going to do it back and forth just so that I don't take that much time. I'm saying that one of the main things I have to speak out, that I have to concrete, that I have to cement, is that I'm never going to say no when this organization invites me into their space, invites me into anything that they're organizing. One, because one of my mothers and highest elders lives and organizes here, Rosa Maria. Second, because this home houses a lot of elders that have been organizing throughout New York since even before I was thought of, even before my parents were thinking of each other and were thinking of making a life. The organization that has been coming out from this space and from these minds affect me and benefit me, and I will continue on with this fight as long as I can. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the main speech of Insurgente. Erika, voy a leer un poquito de lo que nos dijo la Insurgente Erika back in Chiapas. Let me bring it back a little bit. So I'm a Mexican immigrant. My name is Angelica. I was raised here in Queens, but I was born in Mexico. I came back and forth throughout my 27 years. So I really don't know where I stand, but both of you are gonna have to take me, you know? So the Zapatista women for me in specific, las mujeres zapatistas para mí en específico, como mujer mexicana, como niña mexicana, primero, porque como mexicano, tú empiezas a escuchar de ellas desde niño. Es nuestra base de lo que es una revolución. Es nuestra base de lo que es ser mujer mexicana en todas partes del mundo, pero en específico en el monte y en la Sierra de México. Las zapatistas son lo que son la representación, la teoría, la estrategia de lo que tenemos que ser nosotras como mujeres. Yo lo digo como mujeres indígenas y lo digo como mujer mexicana. Lo digo ahora como adulta y ya no como niña. So, the Zapatista women, and specific to me as a Mexican immigrant, as a Mexican youth, as a Mexican girl who is based and knowing that the revolution, that the rebels, that the monte, that the sierra, that the indigenous people of the world are rebellious, are the revolution, are the ones who have been organizing and will be organizing for the country to live until we in the city decide we want to join. It was cathartic for me to be there. Me cambió completamente la vida estar ahí en el monte con la gente que me ha enseñado la libertad desde que yo nací. It was completely life-changing. I was raised by a comerciante who was born in the hood, who, my mom don't really, you step up when you got something to say. She's from the Mexican hood. I was also raised by a student communist en México, el de la UNAM, un estudiante que me crió un padre mexicano comunista que para él era muy importante que yo conociera a las mujeres zapatistas, no solamente a las mujeres zapatistas, para las cubanas, a las venezolanas, a las mexicanas, porque sabemos que México es muy grande, y a todas estas mujeres que él sabía que él no me iba a enseñar lo que era ser mujer. He knew that it was important for me to know las zapatistas, to know las venezolanas, to know the Cuban Revolution, because he knew that he wasn't going to teach me how to be a woman. He wasn't going to teach me, and from very young, he wasn't going to tell me what to do. It was very, very clear. So he put me in the path of knowing who or what women I was supposed to listen to and what I was supposed to take. Él me puso en el piso, me puso el camino Me puso enfrente de todas las mujeres que era muy importante que ellas supieran decirme qué tipo de mujer yo iba a ser y quería aspirar. So les voy a leer un poquito de la insurgente Erika en español, and then I won't verbatim, but I'll translate a little bit of what she's saying here. It's after almost an hour-long speech, but this is one of the most important parts that when I heard it, I was like, oh my God. Porque la lucha por nuestra libertad como mujeres zapatistas, que es nuestra, no es trabajo de los hombres ni del sistema darnos nuestra libertad. Al contrario, como que su trabajo del sistema capitalista patriarcal es mantenernos sometidas. Si queremos ser libres, tenemos que conquistar la libertad nosotras mismas como mujeres que somos. Las vamos a mirar y a escuchar con respeto, compañeras y hermanas. De lo que miremos y escuchemos, sabremos tomar lo que nos ayude en nuestra lucha como mujeres zapatistas que somos, y lo que no, pues no. Pues nosotras no juzgamos a nadie. No diremos que esto está bien o esto está mal. No las invitamos para juzgarlas, ni tampoco las invitamos para competir. Las invitamos para encontrarnos como diferentes y como iguales. Aquí ya vemos compañeras zapatistas de diferentes lenguas originarias. Ya van a escuchar las palabras colectivas de las mujeres de cada zona. No somos todas. Somos muchas más, y es mucho más la rabia y el coraje que tenemos. Pero no nada más por nosotras es nuestra rabia, o sea, nuestra lucha, sino que por todas las mujeres que son violentadas, asesinadas, violadas, golpeadas, insultadas, despreciadas, burladas, desaparecidas y presas. Entonces te decimos, hermana y compañera, que no les pedimos que vengan a luchar por nosotras, así que tampoco vamos a ir a luchar por ustedes. Cada quien conoce su rumbo, su modo y su tiempo. Lo único que sí les pedimos es que sigan luchando, que no se rindan, que no se vendan, que no renuncien a ser mujer que luchan. Y ya para terminar, les pedimos algo especial en estos días que van a estar con nosotras. Vienen de varias partes de México y del mundo, hermanas y compañeras ya de edad de juicio, les decimos nosotras. Son mujeres que ya tienen años y que luchan. Entonces les pedimos que les tengan respeto y consideración especial, porque nosotras queremos llegar a ser como ellas, llegar a tener edad y saber que seguimos luchando. Queremos llegar a ser mayores de edad y poder decir que tenemos muchos años y que cada año quiere decir un año de lucha. Pero para esto tenemos que estar vivas, para esto encontrar eso por la vida. Y nadie nos va a regalar eso, hermanas y compañeras. Ni el Dios, ni el hombre, ni el partido político, ni un salvador, ni un líder, ni una jefa. Tenemos que luchar por la vida. Ni modos, así nos tocó a nosotras y a ustedes, hermanas y compañeras, y a todas las mujeres que luchan. Tal vez cuando ya acabe el encuentro, cuando regresan a sus mundos y a sus tiempos, a sus modos, alguien les pregunte si sacaron algún acuerdo, porque eran muchos pensamientos diferentes los que llegaron en esta tierra zapatista. Tal vez entonces ustedes respondan que no, o tal vez respondan que sí hicimos un acuerdo. Y tal vez cuando les preguntan cuál fue el acuerdo, ustedes digan, acordamos vivir. Y como para nosotras vivir es luchar, pues acordamos luchar cada día según su modo, su lugar y su tiempo. Y tal vez también respondan, y al final del encuentro acordamos volver a encontrarnos el año que sigue, aquí en tierras de las zapatistas, porque ellas nos invitaron a regresar. Es nuestra palabra. Gracias por escucharnos. Que vivan todas las mujeres del mundo y que muera el sistema patriarcal. Yeah. Yeah, like it completely throws you back, right? Again, I can't verbatim what they're saying because there's no possible way. But what they are saying is, we as women and as Zapatista women have been consistently and continually been fighting for liberty. But not only liberty for us as indigenous women, but liberty for all those women who have been violentized, who have been made fun of, who have been mocked, who have been raped, who have been abused, who have been left aside, who have been forgotten, who had been taken. For all those women who people remember, we're fighting for them too. This is not the work of a man. This work that we need to do it ourselves. A man is not gonna take, it's not gonna give this to us. A political party is not gonna give this to us. A leader is not gonna give this to us. A woman leader will not give this to us, and a boss will not give this to us. Us as women, as indigenous women, as working class women, and as poor women, we will have been working towards this liberation, and we are not looking for a man to give it to us. We are here to listen to you and to look at you as compañeras. I don't know how to translate that. Comrades and sisters. From what we see and from what we listen to, we're gonna take what we know will help us, and what we want, we will leave behind, and we will say no. We're not here to judge anybody. We're not here to tell you this is good or this is bad. We did not invite you to judge you, and you did not get invited to judge. And most importantly, we are not here to compete with one another. We are here to look for each other and to look for that makes us whole and that makes us different. Here there are comrades Zapatistas we have here Zapatista comrades who speak all different kinds of indigenous languages, and you will hear their words too, as they will have their say. We are many, many more, and a lot of us were not able to come here, but our rabia and our coraje, our anger, and our rage is what we do have in common no matter where we're at. So we tell you, sister and comrade, that we ask for you to come and show us your fight. We're not asking you to come fight for us. Just like we're telling you, we are not gonna go fight for you. Everybody has their timing, everybody has their way, and everybody has their character, and we're here to learn from each other. The one thing that we are going to continually ask is not to give up. Do not sell out, and do not give up for you and for all those women who are still fighting. And to end this, we are going to make this request. All of you guys that came here are not the only ones. In between all of us are elders. All those women who have been continuously fighting for you and will do so until the day they die. We request for all the judgment and knowledge that they already hold, for you to make special space for them, for they are the most important beings that are in the camp right now. We want to be like them. We want to know that for every year that we fought, it was every year for liberation. We want to hold the knowledge that they hold, and we want to teach our children to listen to this knowledge. So we ask you, with respect and consideration, specifically and specially, be respectful. Listen. There are women who have, a lot of women who have reached their third year of life. And this is a meeting for life. And nobody is going to give this to us, sisters and comrades. Not God, not the men, not the political party, not a savior, not a leader, not a women leader, and not a boss. We have to fight for life. It's okay, ni modos. This is what the planets and the universe has given us. They didn't say that, but I don't know how to translate. Así nos tocó a nosotras. And that's how life will be for you guys, comrades. We will continue and we will fight. Maybe when you go home to your own worlds, to your own spaces, they're gonna ask you, so many people and so many kinds of thoughts. Did you come up with an agreement? Did you come up with something? And maybe you're gonna say no. You'll respond no. Or maybe you'll respond yes. We did come up with an agreement. And maybe when they ask you again what the agreement was, you will say, we agreed to live. And since living for us is fighting, we also agreed to fight. And to keep on doing it our way and our mode until the end of time. And maybe they'll respond again, well, what else did you get? And you'll respond, at the end of the Encuentro, we also agreed to come back again. Because our compañeras zapatistas have showed us las tierras zapatistas y un nuevo mundo. And because they have invited us to come into their home, we have agreed to come back again. This is our word as Zapatista women. Thank you so much for listening. Long live all the women of the world, and down with the patriarchal system. Thank you so much for your time. Do I have one more minute? Yeah, 30 seconds. Okay. As a young, giddy New York cat, right, New York child, I have to say this. I was brought up in Mexico City. I immigrated here when I was 18 years old. I'm 27 years old now. My whole being was born and raised. My whole being has been shaped by Mexico, by las Zapatistas, by the camp, by the theory, by what we are as rebel people. I come here sincerely with a thought that left me very unsatisfied when I was at the camp. And that was the space that white women took in the camp. The fact that there was no space for us women of color to connect with each other. We were being mocked. We were being shushed. We were being told we were too loud. We were being pushed away from lines. We were being looked at. Women were naked in front of our elders. They were tanning. They were treating it like a music festival, and they were smoking in front of our elders. After we spoke to them, they were confrontational. I come here to New York to report this back because I do feel like I do need some kind of opinion to understand what exactly happened, because I was just ready to fight and I was ready to tell them to leave. And I know for a fact that's not the point. I know that that's the easy way to take. But I also know that this is not gonna happen next year if I'm there. I just know that. So I do invite you guys, for anybody to have any kind of opinion on colorism or on any kind of way of, for me and my comrades to deal with this, or maybe there's a gap that I missed and that I didn't understand, but I do need to deal with this. That's one of the criticisms that I do come with from the camp. That's the only thing that went awry. If anybody wants to join us next year, I will be going. Talk to me, we can get it popping. Thank you so much.